Guys, JNasty here. What is up, guys? So this is my setup video. I kind of changed it around since the last one, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Cable management isn't great. I'm not too worried about cable management right now. As you guys can see over here, I have this lamp. I have to turn it on because the lighting in my room is really bad. And then I have my two consoles on top of each other. I think what I'm going to do is get another desk to come down here to this little corner. That way I can throw my console on there. That way I can throw my PC on there. And it just looked really clean. So I'll probably do another update video once I get that second what am I trying to say? That second table. First off, let's talk about the table that I got. I got it for IKEA. It's like a 6 foot, I think it's around 6.5 feet, with some peg legs, adjustable peg legs. In all, this table costs $120 at IKEA. I went and got it the first time I've ever been to IKEA. It was crazy, and I got this desk, and it's actually like super nice. And I need to order another one for over there. So let's start off with my chair, guys. I use something called a DXRacer. It's pretty sick. I like it a lot. It's good for your posture, and it's a high dollar chair. But I totally recommend it if you have the money. If you don't, I don't know. I haven't used a different chair since 2011. So I've been on the DXRacer hype for a long time. Before it got popular, I had one. Oops. I was recording this last one, this last setup video, and I actually fell in my chair, so I was like, fuck this. I can't even put it on there. Stay. But let's talk about the monitors, because I know a lot of you guys are gaming, PC, console gaming. Mostly you guys are console, and I kind of want to talk about monitors for you guys. So let's start with your gaming, your console monitor, and what you're trying to find out. Or what you're trying to look for. So anyways, you want to find a 60 Hertz monitor. There's no reason to go higher than 60 Hertz for console gaming because you only get 60 FPS, and that's how fast the refresh rate is. So going over 60 Hertz on a console gaming is absolutely useless in my opinion. So don't do that, guys. Just go with the 60 Hertz, 2 ms response time Asus monitor. You're looking to go from anywhere from 23 to 24 inches. I highly recommend that size. Anything bigger, I don't recommend. Anything smaller, you could go a little bit smaller, but I don't recommend it. 23 to 24, guys, best size, in my opinion. Also, this monitor is from 2012. It's a BenQ when they first started coming popular. Just go with an Asus monitor. The color scheme on the BenQ is actually kind of, I don't know, it's strange. It's a different kind of color, in my opinion. I don't really like it. So, anyways, this is my other monitor. It's pretty dirty. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think I spilled. No, I was doing a 24-hour stream on Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was shotgunning like a Starbucks little mini can, and it shot all over my wall and shot all over the monitor. I still haven't got it off. I know I'm a really lazy person, but I haven't stopped to the store till I get a monitor cleaner. But anyways, this is a 144 Hertz, 24-inch Asus monitor. I don't know the exact brand name, but it's amazing to play on, especially if you're a PC gamer and you can pull over 144 FPS. I highly suggest upgrading to a 44 refresh rate. This is 2 ms response time, by the way. It's only 1080p, doesn't go to 2K, doesn't go 4K, but I'm super happy with that. And then this last monitor, just a regular 1080p monitor, 60 Hertz, 2 ms response time. I used to play on this back in the day. No longer play on it, but I highly suggest getting a 144 Hertz monitor if you're a PC gamer and you pull quite a few FPS. So let's talk about my headset. I have Astro A40s over here. They're the neon red, I believe. They got the nice little, I don't know if you guys can see that little Astro logo on them. Good headset. In my opinion, they're not super durable. Like, these have never fell on the ground. I had 2 sets before this, and they would fall on the ground like once a month. And I think the second time I dropped my yellow pair, they broke. Right here is where they usually break. Right here, it's like plastic and metal. And these little brackets just pretty much like, they just snap off. So don't drop your A40s. Take good care of them. I've had some other headsets where I've dropped on the ground, like my Turtle Beaches from like 2011. Like, they endured so much, and they finally broke like 2 years later, like with some heavy abuse. So yeah. So for console gaming, if you guys are a console gamer in general, I highly suggest trying to find a cheaper alternative to Astro A40s. They're pretty expensive, ranging from $200 to $300. And to be honest with you guys, for console gaming, you can find a cheaper headset with the same quality. The quality of the headset is not that great compared to, like, it's like if you PC game only, like, you can go with the Logitech like G36, I believe, or something like that, G360, and it's only like a $50 headset, and it's pretty much identical to the Astro A40. So pretty overpriced headset, but with the mix amp, you are allowed to go on PC and console at the same time. So that's like the only, you're mostly, when you buy this headset, you're mostly paying for that. The mix amp is what you're mostly paying for. So if you're just straight console, try to find a cheaper alternative. If you're PC only, try to find a cheaper alternative, which you easily can. Now, if you're PC and console, I just suggest getting the A40s. They're probably the best bet for your money. I have some Gunners right here. I used to wear them back in the day, and everybody called me a nerd, so I stopped wearing them. Peer pressure, man. Peer pressure. I got some Kosas back there. I don't know. Those are my fishing glasses. Let's go to my keyboard. Now, this is an RGB K70 mechanical keyboard with red switches. I don't like blue. Like, you hear how loud that is. Blue switches are even louder, but I really love this keyboard. I really love the color scheme. And K70 is where it's at. I highly recommend getting a K70 or a K65 keyboard. I love them. Red switches. Awesome, awesome keyboard. I had the Razer Black Widow, I think, before this, and I really enjoy the K70 a lot more. So let's talk about my mouse. It's a SteelSeries Rival. Now, one thing I like about this mouse, as you guys know, I have really big hands. Like, that's a Rival. This is meant for big hands, and look how big my hand is, right? You can't even see the mouse, really. One thing that I don't like about it, though, is I get a lot of, like, wrist pain. I guess it's because it's so vertical. This little hump is really vertical, so it gives me some wrist pain. I don't know if I'm gripping the mouse wrong, which I don't know, but with my Death Adder, I never had pain in my wrist, so it's kind of weird. But this thing glides, man. This thing glides. It's amazing compared to the Death Adder, but it hurts my wrist like a bitch. All right, let's talk about the big ass mouse pad. This mouse pad is actually like specifically for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. With CS:GO, most of the players, they play with their elbow on the thing, and they're literally moving around the entire mouse pad. And if you have like a normal mouse pad or a gaming mouse pad, it's probably like a fourth of the size of this. And that's mostly for like League of Legends or like Skyrim, just other PC games. But CS:GO, you really need a big mouse pad. So if you're getting into CS:GO, I highly recommend getting a big mouse pad like this, guys. This is also a SteelSeries. It's really, really big. I don't know what it's called, unfortunately, so forgive me. But let's go to my mic. Now, I have an AT2020, and if you guys have a Yeti or a Snowball and you guys are looking to upgrade, just keep them. I didn't notice any difference with my AT2020 than my Yeti or my Snowball. So I got the boomstick on here, which is pretty nice. I like to just flip it out of the way when I'm recording. But seriously, just if you have a Yeti or Snowball, I want to recommend upgrading. But yeah, that's my mic. I like it because it moves around and shit. Sorry for that light, by the way, guys. I don't have good lighting in my room. So let's talk about my controllers. I have a regular PS4 controller. In Advanced Warfare, I feel like you don't need a Scuf. So I just have a regular PS4 controller. I just jump with my thumb like a normal person. Xbox 360, this is my friend's Scuf. It is a optic gaming Scuf. And when you get a Scuf controller, I highly recommend only getting 2 paddles, nothing more than 2 paddles. And that's about it. My nails are super long. Yes, I know. I don't cut my nails. Like, my nails are like, they grow, they're thick and they grow fast. It's weird. I'm just a healthy human being. So let's talk about my PC. You really can't see in the side of it. I was going to add some LEDs in here, and I don't know if I want to or not. But it's a NEX 440 mid-tower case, which I highly recommend. I had the bigger case, the bigger NEX case than this, the white one. And I fucking hated it, man. It was way too big. In the inside, I have a GTX 970 WindForce. Really, probably the best GTX you can get. Also above it, I don't know if you guys can see down there, but I have an AverMedia Live Gamer HD. Perfect for recording PC or console gaming. I stream with that only. I also, guys, at the end of the video, if you guys want to check what I have for sale, I'm selling some shit if you guys want to check it out. For my cooler, I have an H80i, I believe, and I have 16 gigabytes RAM. You don't want to go any higher than 16 gigabytes of RAM. Motherboard is an MSI Z97S Crate Edition, I believe. And then I have a 250 gigabyte SSD, Crucial SSD, which I know a lot of people like to get the Samsung's SSD, but Crucial is just as good and just as good, like the quality is pretty much the same. You're just paying for a name brand, and you're paying more for the Samsung. The memory, I don't know what I have, but I have like over 3 terabytes of memory. I have a lot, or 4 terabytes of memory. I have a lot of fucking memory. So that's my PC. That's what I do. It's overclocked to 4.0 gigahertz. I can go a little bit higher, but unfortunately, the MSI motherboard is kind of strange. Like with an Asus, I had no problem overclocking my motherboard. But with the MSI, it's really, really difficult. So let's go over here to my consoles. I have a PS4 on top of my 360. My 360 has been beaten down. I have a GoPro right there. Piece of trash that I forgot to pick up. And then this thing, if you guys ever want to record, let's say like Clash of Clans or something, I highly getting this. It's an HD, I don't know, it's an HV. I don't know what kind of adapter it is, but it's for Clash of Clans and it's pretty sick. I have an extra one if you're ever looking to get into Clash of Clans gameplay. Have a GoPro here. I lost my other GoPro for my fishing series that I was going to upload. And that really about wraps up my setup. Also, guys, one thing that I can highly recommend you guys doing is direct connecting it into everything. This is a little router that I have because I can only get one Ethernet line up here, so I plug that into that little switch, and it allows me to have 2 ports with an HDMI or not HDMI through the Ethernet cords. So if you only have one Ethernet and you don't have your PC and your console, buy one of these and direct connect. I'm direct connected to my PC and my console, so I always recommend you getting into your always direct connect. And by the way, guys, we're over 5,000 subscribers for the day. That's really good. Hopefully, once I upload a couple more videos on my old channel and bring it back, I'm shooting for about 10K subscribers. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like. That's about it. Now let me show you guys what I'm selling. This is the end of my setup. I'm selling some stuff, guys. So if you guys are curious, so this is a Radeon HD 7970. It's for sale. Just Twitter me if you're looking to buy it. I'll give you the prices on there. I have 8 gigabytes of Vengeance RAM. I have an Elgato HD 60, practically brand new. This is the case that it came in. I used it like 2 times. And then in here I have the old Elgato. If anybody's interested in an older Elgato for a little bit cheaper, I'll show you that. Then we come over into my other room. I'm actually selling my Xbox One over here, and then I have a Xbox One Scuf controller that I'm selling as well. That is pretty much brand new. Barely used it. 2 paddles in the back. Sick Xbox One controller. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the setup. I have some of these for a green screen, but I don't use them anymore. But hopefully you guys do enjoy the setup. Thank you guys for watching so much, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace out, Slowbag, motherfuckers.